What's going on, everyone? We are back with another episode of the 617 Sports Pod. We are going to be covering the Red Sox first series of the season against the Cincinnati Reds with a couple of meltdowns not meltdowns, but a couple of bad points.
Yeah.
Could have went better first series of the year. Not going to complain. Before we get started, I am going to do some Celtics content tomorrow or Tuesday. I know this is like the third Red Sox video in a row now, but stay tuned. There's going to be some Celtics stuff coming out, and Patriots are a little dry right now. Not much going on. Kind of waiting for the draft. Nobody being added, so it's kind of why we got a couple of Red Sox videos in a row. But I will be doing some more Celtics tomorrow, following their most recent win over the Hornets and some other good games. But we're going to focus on the first series of the season with we're going to go game by game here. First game, I hate to say it, but it was kind of expected. Garrett Crochet on the mound.
Yeah.
He's gonna get you 6-7 innings. He did just that. He picked up right where he left off from the middle of last season. End of last season, he was just dominant. Didn't show much worry. Same old. He had like 8-9 strikeouts. So
8 strikeouts, 2 walks.
Yeah, like only 4 hits, I think.
Game 1, I kind of wrote a little list going through each game. And game 1, I don't really have a whole lot. Just like Crochet was Crochet. Roman was pretty. He was cool at the plate.
I think he was 3 for 4, 2 or 3 singles, maybe a double
and a walk.
Couple RBIs.
Marcelo Meyer had a nice double. His bat was pretty hot that night.
He had 2 good hits.
Yeah. Whitlock and Slayton looked good. Chapman looked good. Just kind of missing the zone a lot, but he was still throwing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, that was something I thought I was. So Chapman, just to start, just something I'll notice. He had 2 kind of, one that I remember was like a long fly ball.
Mm-hmm.
One was like a whatever fly ball, and then maybe one was like a ground out, but no strikeouts, didn't look too crazy dominant, just kind of did whatever, came out.
First outing back. He's exactly, older.
So, but something to
put him down. That's all that matters.
Well, yeah, but something just to notice, like long term, is if he's getting more contact outs and less strikeouts.
Right.
Just to see if he does decline at all, but
yeah,
I'm not worried about that.
I'm pretty sure he'll get in a groove.
Look into like 3-4 weeks later into the season. But yeah, let's do the pros from the first game real quick because it was obviously the best game with the only one they won, unfortunately. Roman Anthony, like we said, 2 or 3 singles and a walk, an RBI or 2, looked good. Marcelo Meyer, the 2 young guys really showed in the first game. Marcelo Meyer had a double and a single later on in the game. He also had an RBI. Not too sure about that.
Wait, when you say the 2 young guys struggled, who are you talking about?
Did I say struggled? I meant showed out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Showed out. Marcelo and Roman. They did their thing. Trevor Story. Nope, that was the second game.
Contreras took a couple walks. He didn't make any contact.
A couple walks.
I don't think he made any contact whatsoever. It was just like 2 walks and then
something else.
Strikeout or 2.
Something else I did notice. They kind of won this game through a lot of kind of scrappy ways. Like they were Jaron Duran and Sadon. Bobby's been correcting me on that. I've been fucking that up.
I gotta correct you on Marcelo too. It's Meyer, not Mayer.
My bad. My apologies. Sadon and Jaron Duran had a couple of they beat out a couple of infield singles due to their athleticism and kind of got them on base. And then with that being said, I know Jaron Duran stole a base. I don't think Sadon did, but Jaron Duran stole the base, who then scored because Wilyer Abreu, one of the best bat on the team through the first 3 games, drove him in. Mm-hmm. So that was all kind of set up through infield singles and stealing bases and relying on the more power hitters.
Playing some smart
ball
ball
on first base. And something that alongside of great ABS calls late in the game. Roman Anthony, he's going to be one of the best ones all season long. I think on the team as far as like having the best eye and knowing when to challenge and whatnot.
He's got a lot of discipline.
The first game was very good for him. He had 2 in a row, I think he called. I think he called 2
in a row.
Led to a walk. It kind of kept the inning going. It gave us 2 more runs out of it instead of going back to the dugout and working with a 1-run lead. It led to 2 more runs putting up on the board. So ABS in the first game was a huge factor outside of, the scrappy ways of beating out infield singles and stealing bases. Like you said, Slayton, Whitlock, Chapman, the kind of 3-headed trio. They're kind of expected to kind of do good almost every time they step out. Like our late game, we rely on them
heavily.
They're not,
especially Whitlock and Chapman.
There's not really worry when they step out on the mound. They did their thing. They don't think they let up like 1 or 2 hits between the 3 of them in the 3 innings, if that. It's just a good way they stayed.
Good outing.
Yeah, good outing. They kept their heads in it. They fought. They did the scrappy things. Nothing really.
Game 2 is where we get into the slop. Yeah. I got a lot for Game 2.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm just brushing up on Game 1. It was what it was. It was a good win. Everything went well. But Game 2, I just want to start it off with saying, we've said it before. I think I posted a reel about it. I'm not sure if I did. But Sonny Gray came out first game, and he did some
Walker Buehler type shit.
Exactly what we said we were worried about. Now, I'm not giving him any different treatment to Caleb Durbin with his bad bat or whoever else has messed up. Wilson Contreras, Trevor Story outside of his 1 home run in the series. I'm holding everyone to the same level. First 3 games, it is what it is. Well, his first game because he doesn't play every night, but it is what it is. I think he lost composure. He was all over the strike. He was all over and outside of the strike zone.
Yeah, dude, that
no composure. First game on the road, new jersey on his back. Maybe a little more nervous than normal.
There was that one play. I'm sure you remember it. It was either a bunt or just weak contact, but the ball went to him, and he went to go tag the guy going from third to home, and
he should have
just whiffed and dropped the ball, and it was just embarrassing, man. He
decided way too late what to do with the ball.
He was going back and forth between first and third, and
well, not even that. Even just if you're gonna go home, just throw it to Narvaez. You're not
right.
He's 36 years old. No, like
he embarrassed himself there.
It was the most athletic guy in the field to be chasing somebody down.
Right. He was weird because he was showing some good stuff, and then it's like, okay, you'd have like 2 or 3 good right in a row, and then it's like all of a sudden it's just like he would lose it for 3 or 4 more pitches, and it's like he was just all over the place. Like the guy's got a good curveball, he's got a good sinker, but he was just like losing like command, and then he'd get it back, and then it was just weird.
I said it in I'm in the sports group chat. I said it in the beginning of the day, like, any of you betting, keep your bets away from Sonny Gray. Don't bet on the Red Sox. They're going to lose today. Sonny Gray's going to have a Walker Buehler outing. He's going to go 4, maybe 5 innings. And what does he do? I think he threw 40 pitches in the first.
Yep. He threw 38 pitches in the first. He was out by the 4th.
Yeah, it was bad, man. Let's like I said, it's one game. It is what it is.
Right. I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but it was embarrassing. Like, and then Grenade Weissert
with Grenade Weissert letting up.
Grenade Weissert
again. It's Ellie De La Cruz. I think he is a little bit more of a power hitter from the left side of the plate because he's a switch hitter. Again, is what it is. One thing I will say,
mid-season Greg Weissert.
Yeah. One thing I am going to say, we said Roman Anthony in the first game, he was great about his ABS use, but I think it kind of maybe made him a little too cocky and confident because then he came out in the 3rd inning. We have Narvaez, I think, already lost one, or maybe a pitcher lost one in like the 2nd or 3rd inning.
I think Roman lost both of them.
Did he? Oh, that's even worse. But
same bat. Same bat.
That's bad if he did, but then we'd have no more in the 3rd inning, which is you need some sort of strategy. CB Buckner was apparently I know he's been bad. I didn't know he was so damn bad. But then it's like that 7th or 8th inning at bat with Trevor Story, he's tweaking out.
That was horrible.
That was horrible call.
That was horrible. Like, CB Buckner's an idiot.
If you lose a challenge, you need to save one for like after the 6th, 7th inning.
Right.
You need one late game. It's just
And
I
I
don't know
did
how,
some
like,
diving
you
in.
just
I
won the
did
game off of it, and you turn around and use your last one on the third game. Like,
right, third inning.
third
Yeah,
inning, yeah.
I looked into it a little bit. I guess Sports Illustrated did like surveys with MLB players on who they all thought the worst ump was in the league, and CB Buckner took that title in 2003, 2006, and 2010.
Oh, they do it every year type shit?
I would imagine, because like
Yeah.
if not, that's really random dates. But he
I
won
don't
it.
know how many times Angel
He was
Hernandez won
unanimously voted
that.
by an anonymous vote.
Unanimously?
Yeah, like 3 times. Like that's and
If
that
that's
Trevor Story one is crazy. How the hell do you miss that? Like that thing was in the
so,
dirt.
I've been watching a lot of the games, like not just obviously like the 3 Red Sox games, but I watched opening night, like Yankees versus Giants. I watched a couple of Dodgers versus Diamondbacks games. I've been obviously Seattle's a Mariners game the other night. I've been seeing a lot of the ABS calls, obviously, and I will say 98%, 90% of the time, if a player goes to use a challenge, and the ball is below the strike zone, the player is always right. Like 90% of the time. I think the umps have a very hard time trying to see. They're trying to
in
see
front of the catcher
over a catcher,
right?
And sometimes it's not even that. You got someone who's Aaron Judge 6'8". He's also taking up room. Like it's hard to see around people
right
over him. Like so, I
no,
get it.
yeah, I totally get
So
it.
I think a lot of the calls down low are definitely where people are.
That Trevor Story one, there's no
thing.
excuse for that though.
Yeah, no,
There's no excuse for that.
So that's kind of why I asked you earlier.
Cora got tossed for that too.
Was that during a commercial, dude? Because I was watching and
it must have been. I had no idea until like the 8th inning.
I didn't know until after the game. I mean, maybe it was later in the game, but
yeah,
I didn't see Trevor Story get tossed, so I was like, oh, all right. Like usually you think someone's getting hot, he's gonna be the first one to go.
right.
And even when Alex Cora came up to Buckner, he wasn't like hot. He was just looking for an explanation, like defending his team,
right. Being player. A good manager. That ball's in the fucking dirt, man. Like
yeah, and that's just
that ain't a strike.
Like wasting your second ABS call in the third inning.
Right.
If you thought it was a ball, then whatever. It was a strike. Like, just deal with it. It's a third inning, but
Ryan Watson, he went what 5, 6, 7. Ryan Watson.
Did he go 3 innings?
I think so, or like two and I don't know, 2 in and out, or 2 and 2 out. Yeah.
I don't know what he did, but
I think he did more than 2 innings.
I don't know how many innings he was in for, but
because I think it was Sonny Gray, Ryan Watson.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I think Grenade Weissert was out there throwing a bomb.
Didn't he go first?
Throwing a meatball.
Okay, yeah. So Weissert took in after Gray. And then Danny Coulomb actually made his debut.
Danny Coulomb.
He let up a hit, had a walk and a strikeout. Got through the inning.
What did Ryan?
Ryan Watson. He did come in two and a third, no hits, no earned runs, 3 walks.
Yeah.
And I remember that.
Bases
and he had one strikeout in that 2 1/3 inning. But that one strikeout, I think, came with 2 outs.
Jam.
And bases were loaded. So it was pretty. I think he clutched up pretty well. Again, Slayton, Whitlock, Chapman came in, did their thing. 2 1/3 between the 3 of them. 1 hit, 1 walk between the 3 of them, and 2 1/3. three strikeouts. They're going to be a problem. They're going to be.
So the tail end of pitching was great. The first 5 innings were atrocious.
You got
Sonny
Ryan
Gray
Watson.
And Greg Weissert.
You got Ryan Watson, who you signed on a 5 of whatever it's called. It's a 5 deal, a 5 something contract. So it's like this thing where you sign a player from another team basically, and you have to keep him on your roster. But as soon as you go to call him down or release him, like he can
go anywhere
back to that roster. It's a Rule 5 draft, okay. So you get to like try them out basically. So that's kind of what they're doing with Ryan Watson. So he went 2 1/3, one strikeout, 3 walks. No runs, solid.
Composure.
Good, very good composure for someone we didn't even know how the hell we got him, and then we just
Right.
throwing 2 and a third for them during the second game. Very good.
Yeah. So yeah.
There was one more thing I wanted to touch up on. A nice little defensive play from Marcelo in that second game. Bases were
Yes.
loaded. I don't know if it was a diving play or he ranged
He kind of like
far to
slid or
his
dove.
very far to his right.
Yeah.
And got us out of a bases loaded inning. Very, very good play. Shows off the range he's going to have for us all year. Whether he plays second, short, third, he's going to have great defense whether his bat's there or not. It was good that he got to that ball before Trevor Story because
he also hit another double.
Yep, hit another double.
So his bat's
moving
too.
That second game, and then that second game he got platooned because they took out the lefty and they put in the righty, and they called him in, and it was one of the first pitches of the at bat, and he just took it. Real quick, he had that range over the middle to end the bases loaded. I was very glad he got to that ball and not Trevor Story because you know how that goes. And I think it was the second game.
He overthrew it.
He short armed it.
Or no, wait,
3 feet to the left, 3 feet to the right, and in front of Contreras. It was awful. Awful. Couple of other than that, though. One more thing in that second game with Narvaez. He absolutely fucking hosed somebody at second. He gunned down at second, dude.
Yeah, he burned him down. I thought it was like going to be a bad throw too. It looked like it was kind of a bad throw, but it was like perfectly placed.
Yeah, he's coming for a Gold Glove this year. He was top 5 in the league defensively as a catcher last year as a rookie. He's going to play another 30 games more, hit the 140 mark. He's going to be top 3 in Gold Glove for the AL East. But in the same game, I get it. It's a new pitcher. Hasn't seen a lot of Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray didn't pitch all of spring training, but he had a couple of instances behind the plate where he's kind of looking at runners, trying to get a feel and look runners off as he's going to catch a ball, and he's kind of dropping them in front of him, and the couple of balls going off to the side. So just kind of something. Hopefully he doesn't keep doing it throughout the next. I just like to look at these little things like the Chapman not striking people out and Narvi getting these balls that he should be catching and trying to.
Yeah, I mean, it's things you notice when it's not, and when it doesn't happen.
That they don't pick up throughout the next couple of weeks.
Abreu was nice at the plate. Narvi was nice at the plate. Meyer was nice. Trevor Story had a pimp job, but he struck out like every other at bat. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Roman Anthony didn't do anything.
I don't think he has a hit in his second 2 games.
Caleb Durbin didn't do a thing at the plate.
I don't think he has a hit all season. Well, I say all season, 3 games.
Yeah.
Abreu, 3 games, 3 hits, 2 home runs, a double.
And wasn't his other hit a double?
Yep. So out of his 3 hits, 2 home runs, a double. I think at least 2. He's got an RBI double with Duran, and he hit 1 or 2 shot home runs. So he's got like 2 or 3 RBIs.
He hit a solo shot and a double shot. So 3. He's probably got 5 RBIs.
At least 4. That's good. First 3 games, best hitter so far. Defensively, I think we look pretty good. That's going to be one of the main things I'm looking for because
and that's why
the defense last year was very.
I'll let Durbin's batting slump kind of slide because I've seen from what I've seen in spring training and whatnot, he's got a good glove, so hopefully he'll pick up the bat. I mean, it's still early, so he's got time.
I mean, you got to figure if anything ever happens, we got Nate Eaton. I know they view him as an outfielder, but he's got a good glove.
Yeah, he can fly around everywhere.
Sogi, if they ever got to call somebody.
Yep.
They can bring him up, play third. Wish we had Toro, man. Toro was someone I liked last year. He was good.
I like Toro. Yeah, he did his thing. But yeah, game 2.
I like those guys that come in 6 to 8 weeks and then just pop off.
All right, Nathaniel Lowe did that too. After we were done with Toro, he's on the Reds.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't think he played, but
I think that's all I got for the.
Yeah.
Oh no! Second game. I don't know the exact stats, but I believe we struck out 15 times in the second game. and we went 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position.
That's horrible.
That's awful. Awful. Awful.
What was that, like 180? Batting 180 with
2
wrist?
for 12.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's horrible.
That's awful. Yeah, but I just look at these little things, just again,
Right.
just to see what they do.
They add up as the games go on. They add up, and they show, they show on the scoreboard. And
it's game 3.
The win loss.
Sit up here and say fucking, oh my god, they went 2 for fucking 12 and 15 strikeouts. They're not gonna win 85 fucking games this year. They're gonna be trash. Like, it is what it is. I think that's all I got for the second game.
Yeah, yeah. Game 3 was today. Connolly early looked disgusting out there, and
I don't know
good.
about disgusting. He was good.
That kid was painting, dude.
He was painting. I'll give you that.
He had like 5.
He had 4 backwards Ks, 4 people looking.
Yeah.
He had one. I'll touch up on here in a second. He had 5 total, 4 looking. 1, I think it was a man on first and second. 2 outs, third or fourth inning. Eugenio Suarez, big batter. He was swinging for the fences. 40 home runs, 2 or 3 years in a row. He's just coming back to Cincinnati. He started his career there after 6 or 7 years. So the crowd's pumping up.
Right.
He's ready to go. He's got guys on runners in scoring position where he does his thing. And what does Connolly Early do? He comes out, strikes him out looking. Was not expected. Like, I thought maybe a ground ball, maybe he'll get a double, like bring in 1, maybe 2.
Right.
Nope. Struck him out looking to end the inning. Very, very, very confident. I was very happy to see that. It was a good early game testament.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. If you let up a home run, it's your first start of the season, your first rookie season, like basically your rookie season. It is what it is. But he showed confidence. He stayed calm and he delivered.
Yeah, and he didn't have to really worry about letting up a home run because Grenade Weiser came in the 6th inning and did exactly that.
Yeah.
3-run shot.
2 nights in a row. It was a
fastball at waist level.
Yeah, you got to give him a break. You can't pitch him tomorrow.
No.
You let up the bomb to Ellie. You let up the bomb to Ellie.
Who we playing next?
We're playing. Oh, don't tell me, dude. We're playing the Astros. The Astros in Houston, and then we start our home opener on Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah. I'm going to that. I think if I did the math correctly and the rotation stays the same, I think it's Connolly Early pitching.
Friday.
Yeah.
So tomorrow
Fenway opener, unless they change it around to get like Crochet doing it or something.
Bayo, Suarez,
Crochet
on Friday, Saturday.
Oh, so it'll be
Crochet on Friday. Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. We got 3 games coming up against Houston.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're right.
So it should be Bayo. So it'll be Sonny Gray at the home opener, probably.
Correct. Yes.
I'll be pissed.
Yes, you're right.
Damn. No, hopefully he does good. I got hope for the guy. But
did we do game 3? We did not. We're doing game 3 right now.
Well, we're doing it right now, yeah.
I just had a total fucking brain fart, dude. Again, Abreu came out, fucking smoked a ball, dude.
He's hit a home run in
it.
2 out of the 3 games, bro. He's on pace for like 110 home runs.
Cora said it in preseason. I said it. Bobby agreed with me. Multiple sports pages are saying it. Abreu's cracking 30 this year, dude. If he stays healthy and plays 100 and he had 25 and 115 games. As long as he plays $135, another 20 games, 5 home runs. I think
that was my hot take.
That was what you were gonna say. Was that for our last episode?
Last episode, it was my hot take when we ended.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, he blasted one out. Masataka came out there. Masataka came out there with a nice base hit to right field, and then Connor Wong.
2 or 3 walks, dude.
He drew a couple walks. He had a nice base hit.
Wong, Connor Wong 2 for 3 with a walk. I think
That
in there.
shit
I think he
almost
had
went
4
out
at bats.
too.
He had
Connor Wong's was like 10 feet from going out.
So his at bat was weird. I know you were at work still. I don't know if you saw it, but he looked like he kind of reached for the ball. He was really out there. He reached
yeah.
Oh, and I kind of thought it was gonna be a little blooper and drop into the shallow center field, but that thing carried and it starts going back to the wall. I was like, holy shit, dude! I kind of thought that thing was kind of blooped, and then even the announcer, he was like, and I mean, I thought that ball was a blooper, and I didn't realize he was like, it's kind of shows you how strong this dude can be if he can get back into a right mindset, and maybe he wasn't healthy last year, and come out to a fresh, clean season, maybe he can be a better piece for us this year. Be a little bit better defensively, a little more alert. A lot of the pitchers love him. If he can not take 150 at bats to get an RBI this season, show him a little more respect, maybe.
I mean, dude, just a couple of years ago, we saw the dude hit 15 homers.
Yeah,
that's a solid number. But yeah, that was a good one. Masataka had a nice.
He needs that kind of early confidence.
Yoshi had a nice right field. I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be a pop out.
There was one defensive play, Masataka Yoshida, kind of lazied it.
Yeah, dude. Yes, the bomb out to left field.
No, I think it was more of a shallowish line drive kind of fly ball type of thing. But
yeah,
he was kind of coming in on it, kind of stopped, kind of didn't know what.
There was there was another one too, dude.
What that was about.
There was a bomb sent to left field, and he was jogging the thing.
Yeah,
I said it in the moment. I said,
right, or it bounced off the wall, or it was rolling to the.
It bounced off the wall. Yeah, it bounced off the ground just before the wall hit off the wall, and then he was just and all I could think of was, oh, if Jaron's there, he's got that.
I don't know what it is. I'm kind of a Yoshi hater right now, dude. I'm not a hater. He did his thing last year, spring training, WBC. Yeah. Cora came out and literally said he will be starting and he will be playing in 3 of these next 5 games.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of weird to be coming out and guaranteeing playing time to someone.
I'd rather DH him. I don't like what I saw fielding.
100%. No reason Roman Anthony needed to be benched the 3rd game in.
Right.
I think it's weird to be guaranteeing someone to say he's going to be in the next 3 out of 5 games no matter what.
Right.
So if Roman Anthony hits 7 home runs in the next fucking 4 games, he could potentially lose his. Oh, Yoshi needs to play 3 of the next 5 games, so Roman's going to go to the fucking.
Right.
It's fucking kind of weird. We have 5 outfielders. He's a big slugger potential. I just don't see him.
We haven't seen it yet.
Reaching full potential. I think he's someone who with a full roll could hit 30 home runs, and he's just not going to do that here. And we have 5 outfielders with Sedane, Duran, Sadon, Duran, Roman, and Abreu. Just a really weird situation. It's only his 5th season. He's 33, makes 18 mil. So it's kind of weird situation. I think they might be kind of working him up to hopefully trade him at the trade deadline because, again, I don't know why we would need 5 outfielders on this. I just don't. I don't.
Right.
And especially, like you said, to play him, I just don't like him out there. DH, fine, but I also didn't know that Roman Anthony was going to be kind of the full-time left fielder. So when the first game of the season started, I was kind of all right. And to me, Jarren Duran is not somebody that you kind of want on the bench full time.
No. I think they're just trying it out.
Huge advocate for mental health. Always talks all about that, and he's had all those struggles. So he's not someone who you want him missing 17 at bats in a row, not hitting or doing something, and just sitting there in his thoughts
Yeah, but today was a perfect example though of Sadon was in a slump, send him down, put Jarren in the center.
Yeah,
Taka can go lefty, DH Roman.
And I do think it is good to have the outfielders, like you said. Sadon can also play infield if you need him to at shortstop, second base here and there, and then you move Duran up to center, Roman to right, Roman to left, Willia to right, Yoshi DH. because then, like,
Right.
if say you would need whatever Marcelo Mayer to give him a break, and you would need someone to cover that spot for a game. So it is nice to have the option. I just think if we could maybe work up his trade value a little bit
and focus on more of like a hitter
him off.
versus
I just think for $18 million for a team who's always so stingy about paying people money, he's getting paid a lot of money to not be guaranteed 100 games a year. That's just my take. But overall, we're looking to take on the Astros, going down to Houston. Look out for the trash barrels. Listen to the banging. See if they're still cheating. No, all right. But no, it should be a good series. Let's see, how do they do in the first couple? 2-2. So going down to Houston tomorrow night with Bayo on the bump. Bayo. I've kind of been waiting for a Bayo game, dude. I've been.
That scares me.
I'm kind of ready for a Bayo shitter, dude. I'm ready to go into the game like I'm ready for a good night. Like I'm getting.
He's gonna stink the mound up.
I'm here sitting here like Brian. I think they actually call him Brian. Brian Bayo is gonna go out there and either give you 8 innings and 2 hits with 4 strikeouts and a lot of contact outs, or he's gonna give you 2 innings, 7 earned runs, 3 homers, and 4 walks. Like,
no in between,
man.
He might stink up the mound.
He's another one. I want to see him with a nice 5-inning outing, 3 to 5 hits, 3 to 5 strikeouts.
Yeah,
maybe an earned run or 2. Like just one nice, solid outing. He doesn't need to be great.
Right.
Obviously, you don't want him to be awful, but I want him to have a nice, solid outing. Flow him get him back into the flow of the season. Get him in the right mindset. Give him a confidence game. I really hope he doesn't go out there and shit the
stink up the mound.
No,
I like the kid. He's got potential, but he always friggin' worries me, dude. But when he's on, he's on. So it's like,
when he's on, he's on. He's another one. He kind of seems to kind of get in his head a little bit.
Like, right. Oh, totally. He loses composure.
Like Sonny Gray did. Like
he loses composure.
I don't think Weissert actually does. I think Weissert actually stays pretty confident.
Yeah.
I think he just throws strikes and he just gets hit, dude. I think he just puts balls in bad spots.
He throws fastballs down the pipe.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to lose his cool, but like Brian Bayo, Brian, Walker Buehler, Sonny Gray.
Walker Buehler was the worst I've ever
used to do it wicked bad last year. Yeah. And they all used to lose their shit. But we'll see what Houston brings us.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, but yeah, so we got him, and then Ranger Suarez, same deal. I feel like I'm nervous. I feel like that's gonna be 50-50.
I'm confident for him. I'm more nervous for Bayo than I am Suarez.
Yeah, me too.
He's a little more proven. He's been around. He's been good with the Phillies the last couple of years.
Yeah,
they always make it into the playoffs. He's got the experience. I think this will be a low pressure game. I think he'll have a solid outing.
Hopefully,
out of my concern list, he's like. It would go like he would be 4th. But what you said? You got a little something?
Little something. Just like so. Figured we can do this because for people watching, we're gonna just like if there's a 3 or 4 game series, we're just gonna let the 3 or 4 games go by and then just recap games. We're not gonna go game by game because that would be absurd. But can do this at the end of each on each video from this past series. Give me one guy that like kind of shocked you and like did better than you expected, and then give me one guy that did the opposite.
All right. You got any guys in mind?
Yeah, I think my disappointment is Wilson Contreras. Dude made contact with the ball one time today.
And it was an error, De La Cruz.
He reached base because Ellie De La Cruz had an error. It wasn't labeled as an error, but...
Error De La Cruz, not Ellie. Error De La Cruz.
Yeah, but other than that, he's taken a few walks, so I'm like, okay, he's got some discipline, but the strikeouts are crazy.
I was listening to one of the announcers today, and they said he did the same thing. Through the first 3 weeks, like 19 games last year, he was batting 170. Got off to a slow start. Kind of only his first couple years playing first base. They said I think actually last year might have been his first year playing first base. And then he said this, I don't know who the announcer said he was talking to someone at the beginning of last year, and he said like it didn't even feel like he was playing baseball. Like he didn't feel it didn't feel right. He was playing first base for the first time, changing his position at like 32 years old. So
yeah,
maybe kind of a new, unfortunate new thing for him with the the position change to first base. Kind of starts these slumps off the beginning of years.
right.
Again, something I'm going to be looking forward to. He's a vet. He just came off that Venezuela championship. I think he's all jacked up. I think eventually he'll get back down to business and be the guy we need. With that being said, he actually did make a good kind of grab at first base that I don't know.
Yeah.
Who else on the team would have made that?
And he hosed someone.
Play. It wasn't a crazy play, but it was a nice hot shot to first base, kind of quick snap of the glove. Couldn't get his body in front of it. Christian Campbell, if he was up here playing first base, Sogard, Romy, if he was healthy, is the only one I could have faith in making that play. Tristan Casas, he's not good defensively, so I don't think anyone else would have made that play. And
he hosed someone at second. Tagged the bag,
turned it into 2.
Yeah. But yeah, so his bat was disappointing.
His bat has been awful.
Had a few walks, but a lot of strikeouts, and then I was kind of trying to choose between him and Roman Anthony, bro. Like, I know he had a great first game, but he stunk it up these last 2, and it's like I would have rather have seen like 3
hits
decent games from him as opposed to 1 really good one and then 2 stinkers. But he's just got he's got high expectations, so it's hard to.
I don't know. To me, so I know you didn't watch a lot of the World Baseball Classic, but he was one of the best hitters for World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
And he single-handedly kind of opened, like I said when we were explaining it, he turned it into a 3-inning insurance, 3-run lead instead of a 1-run lead in that first game.
Yeah.
Going into the ninth with 3 insurance runs instead of 1. Didn't happen if he didn't challenge the call. Kind of hard for me to be upset with his play.
Right.
Based off of what he's done in the World Baseball Classic in the first game, but the 2 games
no, I agree. I would still I will say it was disappointing, but I would still on my list of who I would actually pick. Wilson Contreras would be 1, and then I'd probably put Trevor Story after him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. My most disappointing player, it has to be Caleb Durbin. He didn't do anything.
Yeah,
he didn't do anything. He didn't make contact. He hasn't done a fucking thing, dude.
Right.
A defensive player too. Hasn't touched base, hasn't walked. He's just struck out.
Right.
And maybe a couple ground balls. He had 1.
I think he is batting 0.
Nice defensively. He is. He hasn't had.
He's got to have at least 10 at bats. 10 or 12, maybe 14.
14 would be crazy.
Yeah.
You got to figure
3 games, 4 apiece.
You got to figure every game guaranteed 3. That's if
we went into extras too, though. 4, 8, I don't know. He's probably got 12 at bats.
Yeah, pretty awful.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would say for me, my favorite player over the first 3 games. I'm gonna give it to Ryan. I'm gonna give it to Ryan Watson, dude. I was debating between Connolly Early and Ryan Watson.
Yeah.
I'm going to show Ryan Watson love, dude. Got him from the 5-rule draft. He's not even, if we don't want him, he can go back to his team. His spot's not guaranteed. He has to fight every fucking inning, every inch, every pitch, everything he's got to do to stay on the roster. He went 2 1/3, 3 walks, 1 strikeout when it mattered, 2 1/3 for a reliever in any game in this 162 regular game season is
pretty good.
A plus. So I'll give it to him for the first series, and Durbin was a fucking shitter for the first series. So
yeah,
that's kind of who I got.
I'll give my shitter to Wilson, and then I want to say Connolly Early for my surprise, but I think I'm gonna go not really surprised. I guess just did better than I expected. But Abreu, I know he's gonna be hot, and I knew he was gonna be hot, but he's blasting him.
Yeah,
he kept us in both these games.
I knew it, and I'm intrigued because going to Houston, if he's going to pull the ball, the right field in Houston is the shortest part of the field. The left part is
perfect.
The left part is kind of the big. They got the big center field. They got the the kind of mini monster left field, I guess you could call it, the mini green monster. So yeah, if he can get on one, get on a couple righties, he will get another home run or two next series. One more thing I do want to mention that we did not mention about Abreu, his home run came off a lefty. His home run came off a lefty, which is fucking huge, and his double came off a lefty. So kind of struggled with that last year. Nothing crazy, nothing to worry about. It wasn't like he couldn't hit lefties and he was getting sent down like Marcelo Mayer and Christian Campbell, but he did struggle a little bit last year with lefties. So good to see him come out and get an extra base hit, 2 or 3 RBIs worth of shit off of lefties to start the year. If he can, I would love for him to come out and crank one more off a lefty in this next series, and that will really if he hits one more home run off a lefty before we go to our home opener, one more home run off a lefty in the next 3 games, I'm upping my home run total from 30 to 35. If he hits 2 home runs in a week off of lefties, it's really gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. He's gonna be pushing 35, maybe even more. But I can't get myself to say more than 35.
Yeah.
He's gonna and if he does that, he's gonna cement himself as a top 10 outfielder in the league. He's gonna be in the running for a platinum glove, as I already said on the last episode. I think him or Cedon's gonna win a platinum glove this year. If he can start hitting lefties more and hits 2 home runs, 3 home runs in the first week of opening season,
right?
The amount of value William Abreu is going to add to this team is going to be absolutely insane. The outfield we will have with Roman Anthony and Cedon and Abreu is going to be the best outfield in all of baseball for at least, and I'm not joking you when I say this, at least the next 6 years. Roman Anthony is 22, Cedon is 25, and Abreu is 26. This outfield is going to be the best outfield in all of the MLB, all of baseball for at least 5 years. I can confidently say it. Roman Anthony don't even have to be a Gold Glover if he can just be an average outfielder
with Silver Slugger. Give us a Silver Slugger.
William, we'll be good, dude.
Right.
But I think that for me that about wraps it up. A little upset with how the first series went. Wish you would have come up with one of the second or third game to win the first series of the year, but is what it is. Early season struggles, couple of grenade Weissert bombs going out, and
grenade Weissert.
That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's really all I got. On to Houston.
All right, well, on to Houston tomorrow. Bayo on the bump. We'll see how that goes. I think they kick off. I think they first pitch is around 2:30.
Yeah, probably.
So. Alrighty, well, thank y'all for listening, and make sure you guys send this to a friend. Thank you guys for always showing love, showing your support. Leave a comment, leave your thoughts down in the comments, whatever your thoughts are after the first series of the season. Check us out, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are out. Peace.